This is a Bimobil LBX 365. It's an expedition vehicle, so if you fancy going to the Gobi Desert, or maybe driving around Mongolia, or even around the streets of Newcastle at night, this is probably the sort of thing you want to do. Having a look at it from this angle, we can see it's 660 centimeters long. Unfortunately though, it doesn't have a flat roof along the entire width, which would make it a little bit more difficult to attach solar panels, and if you're in an expedition vehicle you are certainly going to need them. Now let's come round to the garage, which is pretty large. You can get bicycles or whatever other equipment you're going to be using in there. Also space for an enormous battery. Here on the right we've got drinking water, which certainly would be highly useful if you're in some of these places where the water could well be contaminated. And inside we will see that there are two separate taps. One set of taps is for drinking water and the other is for non-drinking water. That's a very useful scenario. Got a fridge, the same one as I have in my vehicle, electric only. We have got here a cooker. Sleeping is above the cab, so you're going to have to be relatively fit to use the steps which will come out to get yourself up there. And toilet and bathroom is pretty big. Now you're going to need a pretty big one if you're going to places like the Gobi Desert, because you're going to get quite dirty. Now one of the benefits of going to these places is sitting around in the back and admiring the view, and you can certainly do that very nicely seated around here. A vehicle of this nature will cost you around 160,000 euros. It's not cheap. As you may have noticed, it's on a Mercedes chassis, so it should be able to take quite a lot of damage.